Yo, some people have been offended by my alpha and beast mode video. They feel a little butthurt. But I got you. I'm gonna come a little softer today. Yo, what's up everybody? How you doing? This is your Coach Renz, and I want to appreciate everybody for being here. First of all my subscribers, I appreciate you guys. If you're finding me for the first time, hit that subscribe button down there. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, because that lets me know that you like these types of videos from Coach Renz. Now, for all my patrons, I appreciate you guys. I know in both my Patreon account for Coach Renz and my Tantric Patreon videos, I have not been doing as many videos as I should have been doing. Getting my store open has taken up a lot of my time, and that is a big old excuse. So I'm not going to offer that as one. But today I will be dropping a video in my Tantric Patreon group. I will also be dropping a video, a continuation of our book, Outwitting the Devil, in the Coach Renz Patreon. So go join it. Go join it so that you can be a part of it. Now, let's get to this work. So some of you guys know that I did a video the other day. Go back and check it out. It's about being alpha, about getting in the beast mode. It's about being that alpha wolf of the pack and leading other alphas. It's not about leading sheep. I don't want to be a lion leading sheep. I don't want to be a wolf leading sheep. You want to be a wolf leading wolves. But some people felt some kind of way about it. One person in particular had a whole lot to say about it. The video is just talking about you becoming the greatest version of yourself. The person tried to interject a whole bunch of religious connotations to it. Here's the thing. There are wolves in religion. There are some people who are in Buddhist, who are Muslim, who are Christian, who are all those things. But when it comes to how they build their wealth, they build it like an alpha wolf. When it comes to how they treat their relationships, they treat their relationship like an alpha wolf, always protecting the relationship, ensuring the relationship, protecting their family, making sure their family's fed, making sure their family's clothed and sheltered. There are alpha wolves in every category of people, whether it's a religious category, whether it's economical, whether it is cultural, whether it is political. Every category there are alphas. So the fact that you want to bring it just to a religious base shows me that you're not an alpha. I'm gonna be plain and clear with that. You're not an alpha. And that's fine if you're not. But what you shouldn't do is try to attack the alpha. Because when you do, the alpha could choose to decimate you. But I won't. Here's the thing, people. I need you to understand something. And this is funny. This morning when I woke up, my I am statement for today is I am considerate. It's the only reason why I'm not going through and decimating this beta for challenging this alpha. But here's the thing. I want you guys to be successful in life. No matter what version you are, if you're alpha, beta, Charlie, delta, you can always obtain a level of success. Actually, the self-awareness of who you are is the biggest issue with you being able to become the greatest version of yourself. If you don't know who you are, if you don't give in to being yourself, if you don't give in to your true self and allow that to flourish, you're never going to be successful in whatever level it is. Now, here's the thing. Not everybody wants to be a mega millionaire, billionaire type person. Some people don't want to or will not give up how much family time is taken away in order to become that. Some people won't give up how much friends and fun time is given away to do that. Some people can't give up some of their hobbies and habits in order to do that. To some people, they rather just make $40, $50, $60, $80,000 a year, but be able to be there at every soccer match, be able to be there at every baseball game, be at every football game, be the coach of the kids' basketball team. Some people, for them, that is success, and that's fine. And you can be an alpha doing that. There's nothing saying that an alpha has to make this great amount of money or this alpha has to have this big house. I don't even want a big house. If I get a big house, I don't even know why right now I would, but if I did, it would be because I just wanted to. But the fact of the matter is, you can be an alpha at all levels. Your money is not the measure of your alpha. The quality of your life is the measure of your alpha. But getting to know yourself. Now, if you're not an alpha and you're a beta, then do what betas do. They allow the alpha to lead and they back up the alpha. They make sure that everybody else in the crew is doing fine. Now, that beta won't make as much, won't have as much, but that's okay. It's about finding your space and finding your happiness, and that's where you need to be. So I don't have a problem with anybody who listens to these videos not wanting to be an alpha. You cannot want to be an alpha. I have no problem with you not wanting to make billions of dollars. You don't have to make billions. You don't have to do nation building. You don't have to do any of these things. If you want to be, you know, the world's greatest basket weaver, go be the world's greatest basket weaver, but alpha that dang thing. But if you just want to do it as a hobby, go ahead and Charlie that thing. It doesn't matter. As long as you're happy. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. That's why trying to interject your personal beliefs, non-factual beliefs, has no meaning to me. Has no meaning. If anything, it was an irritation simply because I have this thing about notifications on my phone and I have to clear them. That is the only reason. And I can't stand having notifications. They drive me crazy. Just a little quirk about me. I have to clear my notifications. But for everybody else, let's get down to one little thing real quick that I want you to understand. No matter what you are, what you want to be, what you want to have in your life, it's going to take something for you to get there. And I want to give you just a little bit on this first day of the week, this Sunday, in order to get your week moving right. Because for me, Sunday's just another work day. Sunday's a work day. Every day is a work day. So here's the thing about work. I made up my own little acronym. It ain't work. It's hard and it's easy. If you do what's hard, you've heard this statement, if you do what's hard, then life becomes easy. If you do what's hard, then what you get in life is easy. Well, in order to keep my mind there, I made up an acronym the other day because I was working, and I was working hard, and I was like, man, what could hard mean to me today? What does hard mean to me today? Well, what hard means to me today is heavy actions repeated daily. Heavy actions repeated daily. See, when you lift the heavy weight every day, see, I hate when I hear these rich people say that being successful is about doing the small, non-sexy things, making small decisions here and there. Yeah, they're right. And it sounds easy. It sounds good. It sounds like something you should be doing. But they make it sound too dang fluffy. See, I know that's why I'm just now right around 2,900 subscribers because I don't give y'all fluffy. It's like I'm coming with the real, right? And people don't like that. People don't like things to be hard. Everybody wants things to be easy. This is why people play the lottery. The lottery is easy. Taking an hour a day to study your craft and work on your craft so that in 5 years you become the greatest one of the national experts in your craft. Taking the time to get your budget in line so that you can follow the 70-10-10-10 plan and then invest your money properly and do the research and study to know who you're investing with, to be able to do, if you was listening to my wealth building Q&A yesterday, I'm gonna do another one. I've already done one by the time you listen to this today on Sunday. To do that hard work, to do that work, to do that heavy lifting and say that, okay, I got my trust, I went through the process, I got my trust, I put my LLC in my trust, and then from my LLC, I created this solo 401k that I can now put money into this solo 401k. Then I can loan it to my LLC to buy real estate or to invest in another LLC. And then all that money is going into my trust so that I reduce my tax liability. That's hard work to y'all. That's hard work to most people. That's how rich people do what they do. When I was a basketball coach for the little leagues in the military base in Germany, I didn't just show up. I went and read all the books. I went and read all the coaching books on basketball, strategy books on basketball. I wanted my team to be the best they can possibly be. Especially, and it turned out I wound up having this little short team and everybody else had these tall kids. But what did I do? Implementing what Red had taught, implementing what Phil taught, implementing what these great coaches, what Pop was teaching. I implemented all these things, and my kids, they made it to the All-European because I was willing to do what was hard, which is not just I watch basketball, so let me go out here and coach it. No, I was willing to do the work. You got to do the hard things, heavy actions, repeated daily, and you have to do this daily. That fluffy stuff doesn't work. You got to get in it. You got to grind it. If you want to have the best restaurant, everything matters. Everything matters to the type of silverware that you choose. Or if you do plasticware, everything matters. Do you do that little cheap, raggedy plasticware, or do you do something that's sturdy that people can actually utilize? How does your waiters and waitresses, how do they act? How do they deal with it? How many times as a manager do you touch tables? How many times do you do it every day? Is that what your manager's doing, or are they just sitting around? What is the conversation going on between the different servers? Are they bullcrapping around, or are they going around making sure that their customers are taken care of? Do they have a smile on their face? Is their uniform clean? All these things matter. The smallest detail. But that's the hard work. The hard work of managing your company. And then we get into managing your finances of your company and making sure they stay separate from your personal and having the correct tax setup and all these things. That's the hard work. That's the heavy actions repeated daily. And here's the thing. Once you get it in a system, it becomes part of your system. Once you get it, and once it becomes part of your system, everything then becomes easy. Easy. And for me, what easy represented the other day is every aspiration simply yielded. Every aspiration that I have will simply yield itself to me. Every aspirations, every thought, every desire, everything that I want to have in my life, and I don't like to use the word want, but every desire that I will have in my life will yield itself to me simply because I'm willing to do the hard work. I'm willing to do what's hard. So every aspiration simply yielded. Because it simply yields because it has no choice. It has no choice. You see, the law of cause and effect says this. If I do what's hard to increase the revenue stream of Uncle Ren's popcorn, if I do what's hard to increase Coach Ren's and my consulting and credit restoration, the leadership training, credit restoration, and wealth, if I do the hard now, the easy will be here in 2, 3, 5 years. If I do what's hard now, Uncle Ren's Popcorn will have 10, 15, 20, 30, 500, 1,000, 2,000 stores. You just have to be willing to do what's hard. As an alpha, I have no problems doing what's hard. I have no problems doing what's hard. So my question to you is, what are you? Are you alpha enough to do what's hard? Are you beta enough to do what's hard? Are you Charlie enough to do what's hard? Are you delta enough to do what's hard? If you are, with your own standard of success, it will come easy. Every aspiration simply yielded. Y'all have a great day. Remember, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. And hit that thumbs up button down there. And y'all keep subscribing.